There is late word tonight of a video claiming to show two activists beheaded by ISIS. They were found dead on Friday. NBC News will not show that video. Instead, we're airing an interview that our chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel did with one of the victims before his murder, and an exclusive with his brother, who received a terrifying threat during our interview.
By the time the emergency services showed up in an apartment building in the Turkish city of Urfa this weekend, all they could do was carry out the bodies of two young Syrian men, Faris Hamadi and Ibrahim Abdelkader. Both were members of a group of activists who risked their lives to tell the world what's going on in their hometown of Raqqa, the ISIS capital in Syria. Both men were beheaded. We knew one of the victims, Ibrahim. We interviewed him in Turkey almost a year ago and asked him about the threats on his life. He didn't flinch. Of course there is danger, but we are the sons of our country, he said. If we don't show the crimes of ISIS to the whole world, who will? Ibrahim was proud of his work with a group of citizen journalists, which calls itself Raqqa is being slaughtered silently. They secretly film and smuggle out videos designed to embarrass ISIS, like this one showing bread lines in Raqqa, contrary to ISIS's claims that the so-called Islamic State is prosperous and thriving. We asked him if he was afraid. They've put a ransom on my head, he told us, for anyone who kills me. We told him we hoped he would stay safe. I'm taking precautions, he told us. I rarely leave my apartment. So how did ISIS manage to reach and brutally murder Ibrahim, stabbing him nearly 50 times? Today, for the first time, we learned the answer from Ibrahim's brother Ahmed, who says it started about 6 weeks ago when an old family friend rented an apartment next door. He came in a smart way. Ibrahim was a good guy, welcoming, so he knew he could get to him, Ahmed says. This is that man who Ahmed says unexpectedly moved in next door, Talas Sarur. Claiming to be an ISIS defector, he befriended Ibrahim and the other murdered activist, Faris. Here they are together. Both activists were killed in Talas's apartment. A Turkish police source tells NBC News they have other evidence against him. Ahmed says Talas slipped back into Syria to rejoin ISIS, but he hasn't kept quiet. As we were filming, Ahmed received a text message on his phone. He says, from Talas. The message he just sent me said, we killed Ibrahim to break your hearts, Ahmed says.
He admits it. He says, I did it and we're coming for you.
Yes, he said, just wait. Your turn is coming in a matter of days, he says. Ahmed showed me the window of Talas's rented apartment across the alley. He says Talas covered the windows with cardboard and blankets right before the murders and invited over two suspected accomplices. If they think this will stop me, they are wrong. Just the opposite. I'm more determined. We will keep going until we are finished with ISIS. This is a promise for Ibrahim and all the victims of Raqqa, he says. Richard Engel, NBC News, Urfa.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.